Yo, I'm Jay Beershank. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're in Venice, Italy. Here it is right behind us. We're on the island of Giudecca, which is a long, thin island on the, I want to say, northern side. This over there is San Marco Square, the main area, right over there. We're one stop away. This is Ziatella, one stop over San Marco. Anyway, today we're going to do a book review for the book The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgkinson Burnett. Excuse me if that's not the right name. I read the book, I promise. For me, this book is incredibly simple in the most beautiful way. And what I mean by that is the story is explained in such a simplistic way, and really it's such a almost, I want to say, like foundational or fundamental human story, just about a girl who has to go do something different, or a boy, whatever, but just somebody that's a kid that gets taken out of like a comfort zone or out of the known territory that they're in and put into an exterior situation that maybe stimulates some of this chaotic stuff in their mind, and then brings up like defense mechanisms. And then it's about how these defense mechanisms are cured through time in the garden. And the reason that I grabbed this book is because when I see garden, I'm always a little bit turned on, just because of what I can interpret a garden to mean in some metaphorical, abstract ways. And then when it was The Secret Garden, of course, I was just a little bit more intrigued. And honestly, at first I was thinking, oh, I'm a little bit disappointed by the lack of metaphysicality or the lack of mysticism in this book. But what I like so much about it is from the whole time, from the beginning, it's so incredibly simple, and then around page 200, the author really shows their amazing wit by bringing the whole story's adventure together with this idea of magic. And he starts to talk about how magic can be named anything, like God or spirit or, you know, whatever. And it's a really beautiful portrayal of this, almost like a opening of the door into this realm of universal energy or electromagnetism or just power of thoughts, biology of belief kind of stuff. It's such a beautiful entry into it for a kid's book. I would say this is definitely a kid's book, but at the same time I think anybody can get joy from it if they stick to the end, because in the beginning when I was reading it, I think his depictions of the characters are really beautiful and fun to read. The way that he describes Dickon is such a beautiful archetype for me. I really enjoyed his descriptions of this young charmer farmer boy that's charming the animals and just has this air of simplistic perfection about him, and the way that he's explained is awesome. But yeah, the story is not like that riveting or anything. It's just these kids playing around in a garden. But then when you get to the end and then these things start happening, I'd say the last 40 pages I read as quick as I read the first 200 pages, because the first 200 I read a little bit slowly because I couldn't really get gripped by it. But then in the end I really did. So yeah, that's what I would say about this book, is it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful light touch on magic. And yeah, if you've never thought about magic, then this book would be a beautiful entry into thinking about magic, because the way that magic is served on a kind of little silver platter plate of just like the most edible delicacy you've ever tried in your life is really nice. So that's my review of this one. Keep it short and simple. It's a short and simple book, so there we go. Peace out from Venice, Italy. This was The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgkinson Burnett. Peace.